Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction with The Ghost. And we're here with the series finale of Kai of the Cobra. Cobra Kai.
Wow.
I know, shocking. The final episode ever. No season 7, there's a movie coming, but I think it's safe to say we were completely shocked by the ending of last episode.
100%.
Kreese and Silver. But Kreese did the right thing. He stopped Terry and that other guy, I forget his name, from going and potentially kidnapping Johnny's new...
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, he was
going to go threaten him.
I think he's going to take that kid. For
a second, I was like, this guy's not going to do it. And then he's like, oh, okay.
Oh, he is.
And then he got knocked down the stairs, dead.
Yeah.
Gone.
Done. And then you point out, we're watching two old men fight on a boat.
Yep.
That's what it was. But it's okay. Are you ready for the show to end?
No.
I'm not either. And our little sensei is walking around right now. Our little puppy sensei. She's not been watching the show because I think she secretly created it, so she doesn't need to know everything. But I'm so glad you started this show years ago, randomly on Netflix when it was added.
On my own.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, when I started the show, I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch it because I watch, like, the Karate Kid movies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll give it a try. And I just remember, like, we were still in our one-bedroom little house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his... chair was right next to your like YouTube setup area.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, like,
getting hair off you. Sorry. Distracted me. But you started it.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching it, and then he would like slowly check out the TV every now and then it just came to like progressively he just sat back in his computer chair.
Editing.
And he just eventually stopped editing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he just watched the TV.
Yeah, I think I had to rush that video out, but like we just started watching it. We binged it because it was so easy to get through the first 2 seasons. And now we're here with the final season, the final episode. 15 episodes. I'm glad we got 15 because I would have hated how they would have rushed and condensed this to 10. I'm glad we didn't get that.
It was a nice having that extension on there.
Yeah, and these last 2 episodes, 14, which of course all the craziness happened, and Johnny has to fight Sensei Wolf. This episode, too, the finale, are both like about 50-ish minutes, but there's credits about 45 minutes. But this is it. Once I hit play, this is it. It's over. She was crying a couple times. It's been very emotional this back 5 episodes.
It was.
I'm assuming this is going to be full of it too. So I'm not prepared.
Probably.
Okay. So without further ado, we're going to get into it now. The final ever episode of Cobra Kai, unless we get a spinoff, which would be awesome. But who knows? Maybe one day.
One day.
Anyways, let's go, guys. Let's
go.
Is this a flashback? Oh, it's a flashback.
Dang. He's had a rough life.
Figure I better come see you now while I still can. Met myself into a jam over at the Applebee's. Police got involved. It's pretty much guy at Applebee's was right. I am a loser.
No, come on.
I'm sorry I let you go.
This is a bad opening scene. This is so sad. Nice little baby.
Hey, sweetheart.
Cute baby.
Ooh. Oh, here we go.
Stay centered, Johnny. Keep your balance. You're leaving yourself vulnerable. You might want to hang back, let him come to you, instead of trying to win it all at one flashy kick.
Since '84, I always wanted a do-over. And now that it's here, I feel like it's some giant setup to label me a loser for the rest of my life.
Oh, it's like their Rocky moment. Yeah!
They all join them.
So I got into Stanford.
What?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Grandma, that's beautiful. Lucille, are you sure?
Mr. Miyagi gave it to me. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
It belonged to his mother. She passed away at Manzanar at the internment camp. And a guard stole it.
Violent robbery and assault.
He stole them back.
Lodi was hospitalized after a severe beating. The Tooth Fairy. You know that you're so much.
Tooth Fairy?
Knocked her teeth out.
Oh, yeah, but what?
My first autograph.
Wow.
Is this a job offer? A career offer. And a very cool one at that. Both of you.
Wow.
Serious?
His ears go up.
Absolutely. We saw what you did out there.
Holy crap, dude.
That's the sound of your hometown crowd.
I'm not gonna make it easy.
Okay. Come on.
You know, I do admire your confidence. After this fight, your family will be there for you, to console you, to tell you everything's gonna be alright. But the kids at school will call her a loser. Just like her father. Not so confident now, are we?
Exactly.
Where's Silver?
Oh! Yeah, Cobra Kai!
It would be cool to see his steak.
Oh! Ooh, they're in black geese!
Never did we think we'd see Daniel in Cobra Kai.
That is so crazy! He's not in the right headspace, you
Nope.
can tell.
Come on, Johnny.
No, you're not.
No. Does he need his woman to kiss him before he gets started to...
He should. Okay.
Is that all?
Yep.
It's like he's
Afraid.
Yeah, he's afraid.
Come on, old man, let's go.
He's letting him tire himself out. That's the problem. Oh!
My mistake.
Bullshit, he knew he was doing.
There's no damn mistakes. Pathetic.
That's bullshit. That's gotta be illegal, right? No point. Time. You're bleeding. Go to your corner.
He's too fast. He's too strong.
Since when have you cared about that?
Exactly.
Let go of the pressure. I told you, it doesn't matter if you win. You just do your best.
Come on, Johnny.
He's way off balance. Not sure Miyagi-Do is gonna help.
Then try something else. You know how his mind works, Daniel-san. You are his sensei. Ready. Time. Time out.
Okay, good.
What dojo are you fighting for?
Cobra Kai.
Does fear exist in your dojo?
No.
So stop acting like a little pussy. And get out there and kick the living shit out of this asshole. You hear me?
I hope that's worked.
Come on.
Come on, Johnny.
Is that all you got?
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
They're gonna double it, tie it up at 2.
Oh, yeah, of course. No. In the back, though. Point deduction, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
No?
It has to be.
Come. Oh! Exactly, in the
Yeah.
face. Here, we'll find out. Is it going to be the crane kick or something?
But Johnny looks tired. Trust me, you have to have balance. Be careful, this guy is pissed. So am I.
Wait,
Heck is-
this is what he was doing when he was in the cage and he like killed that guy or something or whatever. Yeah, he was doing this. Okay.
Come on.
Is he gonna do the crane kick?
Do
Is he
it.
gonna do it?
Stay focused.
Okay, yeah, he sees it. He sees it. Oh. Oh, I thought. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so no crane kick. He did it his own way, but okay.
You missed the whole thing.
Jesus. Oh. Yeah.
Your husband, the world champion.
I love you so much.
I love you.
They get the house? They get the house?
Oh my gosh.
Real genius. Oh, come on. Yeah!
Are they ever gonna figure out,
Matt Kreese and
yes.
I would, you'd think. Aww. Every
I don't care if
day.
it's the middle of the night you call me, okay?
She's a mess.
Believe it or not.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be safe.
Well, I'm not worried.
She'll kick some ass if she has to.
Be safe. I'm so proud of the person you become. Sam!
Oh, he has a bag.
He's
going.
gonna take
He's
her to
going.
Japan.
This is the way to Okinawa?
The one he got her. Aww.
Guys!
Oh my God.
Capacity. Yeah. I know right now you are the portrait of dejection, but let me tell you something.
What?
It's not gonna fly here at Cobra Kai. You gotta be tough. Hey, Mom. I'm in the middle of...
Oh.
I know for most of you,
You
this
gotta
is your
have some
first
senior
day.
kids in there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Honestly, it's been a while since I taught here, too. If you live your whole life this way, you'll turn into an asshole.
Just like Kreese.
So I rejected it. That's why, in addition to Cobra Kai,
That's it. Side.
you're all gonna learn Miyagi-Do. You're gonna be taught
Nice.
defense. But the fact is, if you're too nice, the world's gonna walk all over you.
Little kid over there.
A lot of you have
Yeah.
been told your whole life that you're special. Cobra Kai turned Miguel from a beta duckling into an alpha swan. So it doesn't matter how much of a loser you are right now. Give it time and I'll make a champion out of you.
Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Aw.
Aw. That was it.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the finale?
I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good?
I think my only complaint is that obviously Sensei Wolf noticed that Kreese wasn't there.
Oh, Silvers.
Or yeah. So that Silver wasn't there, but
Mm.
it was never made, like a mention wasn't made that Kreese and Silver.
Yeah.
Because you know that explosion, somebody seen it.
Oh, yeah. You could see land
Yeah.
when they're fighting each other. Like,
And you might
yeah,
not have known that Kreese was on the ship.
They would have eventually figured it out or something.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Because I was honestly expecting, like, at some point maybe he found out, and then in the dojo we're gonna have a picture of Kreese or something, like
Yeah.
something. But no. Yeah, I wonder why they chose not to like have them all find out. I think
It was unfortunate.
yeah, because we could have easily tacked on a few more minutes to make this like an hour, just so they found out at some point.
Yeah.
But
Well, overall, it was pretty good. That fight was,
intense.
yeah.
Johnny was getting his ass handed to him, as we expected, but Daniel stepped up as a Cobra Kai sensei. Stop being a pussy and go out there and kick his ass.
That's exactly what Johnny would have said to his.
Yeah, to any of the kids when they're losing
Yeah.
or something. Or Kreese would have said.
Yeah, Johnny would have said that to any of the kids had
Yeah.
they been on the ones on the mat.
Yeah, because you think back on like in the first film where Kreese is like telling Johnny to injure his leg or whatever. He's like, "Do you have a problem with that?" It's like basically how Wolfer's treating Axel, like basically getting in his face and basically, "Are you talking back to me?" So that's what he's basically telling Johnny. He's like, "Well, who are you fighting for, Cobra Kai? What dojo are you fighting for, Cobra Kai? Well, stop being a pussy. Stop acting fearful and all this stuff. Sorry, at you."
Yeah,
It's good.
I like that a lot.
Do you like how they kind of wrapped it up where it's two separate dojos, but they're basically working the kids like so?
I like it.
Yeah,
Because John, as Cobra Kai, they don't teach defensive move. It's,
all offense.
yeah.
And so they go to Miyagi-Do, so they're getting
That's-
two lessons in one.
Because I think that's what made the kids more successful is they had both sides of it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Because they needed to be able to defend themselves as much as they're...
so I'm thinking like the Sam fight seasons back where she was fighting as Miyagi-Do in order to win the fight. I think it was against Tori or someone else. Like she started using Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And then that fight turned at some point. So it goes to show the balancing. And then they're having the discussion here at dinner or like a lunch thing where we're going to enter your son as Cobra Kai and we're going to enter her as Miyagi-Do for her defense. I think, I forget her name. Sam? No, it wasn't Sam.
No.
Not the daughter. I forget her name.
They just said it too.
Yeah, that's
I can't
about names.
remember.
But yeah, I mean, she's there in the whole scene or whatever. And then, of course, yeah, it was definitely a throwback where he's like calling out those particular kids in the lineup. Because that's what he did in season 1.
Yeah.
all he did. Yeah, I'm really curious because there's clearly more that's happening, but everyone's going their own separate ways. Pretty much we only have a few remaining people that are left over. So, I mean, I can kind of see why maybe there wouldn't be a spinoff, but we're getting a movie that's set a couple years later after this, so maybe there's a Johnny cameo in that movie.
Hopefully.
We know Daniel's in it. We know there's a big Miyagi connection. Miyagi, so there's something there, but I don't know. I wonder if they're going to reference any of this in the movie somehow. They would have to, because, I mean, is he just there by himself at his house and there's no reference of his wife or anything? Like, nothing?
Yeah, they would have to do something.
I would think. Because the trailer, we see Jackie Chan's character, I forget his name in the film, but he's there in the little dojo area. Like, he's there within, like, Miss Miyagi's paintings here, a picture. Like, he's there where you have freaking Chozen there screaming about Storage Wars. That's where, like, he was standing in there. Which, Chozen and Kim.
That was awesome.
You didn't have to say nothing else. Just the fact she had to turn and see him there. She got her mood completely shifted. Yeah. So they got their happy ever after.
As they should.
Now, is Sam and Miguel going to stay together?
I hope so. Because I think they're really good together. And the fact that he is pushing off Sanford a little bit to take her to get set up in Japan.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, that's super sweet.
And I'm guessing I'm assuming they all know that Miguel went, but the fact that...
I would hope they know.
He just left without saying anything. Yeah, and then there was, like, nothing really concluding Johnny and his new baby, but at the same time...
They bought a house.
They bought the house. That's the only thing we really got to see, is that they bought a house. And
from that guy that was in earlier in the show that was a big fan or whatever.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Stingray. That was probably...
Sensei Stingray.
That's probably one of the best ones. Because I was waiting for him to keep just, like, rambling. Like, Johnny coming out going, what are you doing? Like, I was waiting for him to call him out or anything. He's like...
I was waiting for one of those kids to just go up and, like, throat punch him or something.
Or do something stupid. Hey, Mom. Can this wait a couple hours?
No.
He still has that fancy, nice car, though.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
And then you had that huge, like, entrance of Cobra Kai that came out. I loved that. Like,
oh, yeah.
They brought out Iron Dragon. Oh, well.
Like
and then he went to go announce that Cobra Kai was coming out, and the entire crowd announced it for him.
Cobra Kai!
And then they come out in Cobra Kai.
Including Daniel.
Yeah.
And there's a shot of, like, the Cobra Kai logo, and then he turns around looking around. It's like, it's a weird visual.
Yeah, it is.
But it makes sense.
Yep.
And then he wins. Johnny wins. And they hold the trophy together and all that.
Oh, that was cute. Another thing that I liked in the episode is the pearl necklace that Sam gets. That's Miyagi's mom?
Yeah, it was Miyagi's mother's. Yes.
I thought that was so cool.
And how they tied it back in.
That he was going to get that necklace back.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to kill somebody.
Or just attack some random person in a brawl or stealing.
Like, as Daniel predicted early in the show, like, Mr. Miyagi wouldn't do that. Like, it's not him.
No. And so, here's the weird thing. I don't understand how Daniel's mom just knows this story, but Daniel didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, you think this would be addressed? Like, because you would think, there's a gift for Sam. These are Miyagi's mother's pearls. This is what happened. You think at some point his mom would address this, because I got this gift for Sam when she graduates, or when it's the right time. I just want to let you know I have these.
But maybe Mr. Miyagi didn't want him to know until it was the time.
Maybe, but it's just like the coincidence of like him finding out about this newspaper, and he finds the box, and he was in the Sakai Taikai at one point, and we saw that flashback kind of sequence where Daniel had the dream and he was fighting a younger.
Well, then this moment wouldn't have been so special.
I understand. I'm just saying the timing of it was just like, that's interesting. How right before she announces this story, he finds the box, and all this stuff and chaos ensues. Because there was a death involved in the Sakai Taikai too. It just, all the layers of stuff. It's like, huh? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did. I was expecting more of a send-off for some of the characters. So, like, we got to see, of course, Hawk and Dimitri go, but it's just them getting in the car and leaving. It's like, oh, okay. Like, I thought it'd be more like a send-off for them, but, okay. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, they had matching shirts and their Caltech sticker, and that's all they needed, apparently.
Yeah.
And Dimitri missing the whole fight.
Yeah. And he literally walked in and missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Okay. And then she just forgave him for some reason.
Yeah.
Who's to say why? But all right. Anything else in particular that we're missing of this episode that really stood out? I mean, the training sequence was good between Johnny and Daniel.
Yeah, it was.
That was good. I don't know. I'll just say I'm just gonna miss the show.
Yeah, it's weird that it's over.
It's done. Like, and I'm assuming we're gonna go see the Karate Kid movie.
Yeah,
we'll go see that. But it's just weird that now it's just done.
What do we have to look forward to now?
Nothing. We'll just sit and watch paint dry. That's all we're gonna do. Just watch paint dry, because that's what makes sense. I don't know.
Eventually down the road, we'll have to rewatch the whole show.
Yeah, and to see, and it's gonna be weird seeing all these young little whippersnappers.
Just little babies, like we saw, Miguel flashbacks.
Yeah, during his
earlier.
fight, and he was tiny little baby.
He was a little thing.
Little baby. And it's gonna be weird seeing young Tori too, like brand new. Who is this? And was that season 2?
Everybody hates everybody, and
oh yeah,
like going back to watch that school fight, gonna be crazy.
That's where I think everything changed. The season 2 finale, where they're just like the whole entire school is just in a fight.
Yeah,
I feel like a gigantic, just whole entire fight through the whole
they
episode.
have like water park fights. Like, I think overall the show's been great. Like all the different fighting things. Like
they fought an arcade.
They had like a movie theater, like a drive-in.
Yes, yeah. There's been a lot of stuff. Much. A lot of things have happened in this show. Fight in Daniel's house, season 3. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll have to look this up. Remember, I think it's Hilary Swank, but the new Karate Kid, they did not bring her back at all. Let's see, the new Karate Kid, or the next Karate Kid, like the 90s film that had Mr. Miyagi. Hilary Swank, yeah, Julia Pierce. Yeah. They didn't bring her back at all. We all theorized at some point they're going to bring her back in the final season because it's in the Miyagi verse, and they confirmed it was. But I guess story-wise, it wouldn't make sense. But I'm thinking the Saikai Taikai, we have a lot of dojos in the ring. What if she has a dojo similar to Miyagi we just never heard about, and all of a sudden, boom, she's there?
Would have been cool.
Would have been cool. But I get it, because this freaking episode opens with a huge flashback of Johnny going to like his mom's grave, where he's like,
and then he goes back later in the episode.
Yeah, like he's in a really dark spot. I think that's set before the show started.
Yeah, he looks so much older
with the beard and everything, and like
then he's got this Applebee's story. Is like,
what the hell? They have these things like HD cameras or something, like high def cameras. I don't know.
Go back and see Johnny and his Uber and DoorDash days.
Which I'm trying to think, did he have a beard when the show first? I think he did have a beard when the show first started. I think that's why they did that.
Did he?
I think.
I can't remember if he did or not.
I'm pretty sure he did. He was in a dark place. So yeah, I'm wondering like the date, if we know exactly date wise when the show started, in terms of like, okay, how much time before the events of the show was that scene, timeline wise. I don't know. But yeah, so it's crazy to think that the show's done, and it is done, and it's unfortunate. But hey, I think they did a great job of wrapping up the show, giving us 15 episodes. I personally wish we had just gotten 15 episodes every season, but hey.
Yeah, and I like that they wrapped up the main characters. They got a couple of them off to college. Sam's going off to another country. You've got
Robby and Tori.
Yeah, Robby and Tori, who have this new deal, which is great because neither of them could get into college.
And they kicked ass, and they're like, okay. Interesting, because Miguel didn't get that offer, but Robby did.
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Maybe because Miguel already had something lined up.
Oh, because
I think they wanted that couple
dynamic.
Yeah.
Because Sam didn't. Yeah, because Sam never competed. She dropped out, and Miguel already won. So like, okay, well, let's give it to the girl who did win, but also she is dating this guy. Which was that public knowledge? Did that woman just know? I guess she saw them kissing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty obvious after they kissed.
Oh yeah, so she must have been like in the background, like.
Probably. She was watching, just like probably waiting to hand out deals afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a deal.
Will ya?
Take a deal. So, this really solidifies this was a Johnny story from the get-go, because Cobra Kai full circle is now back with Johnny. Yeah, I think it was a great, crazy ride. But now, whenever we want to watch it again, there's no like, well, what's going to happen next? We can actually just go through it. Just go through it. The chaos of it all. So, any final thoughts?
I don't think so.
It's a crazy journey. We enjoyed the show. Thank you all for supporting and watching us. We watched the beginning of the ending of season 3, and then we just went through all the shows since then, reaction wise, and it's been wild and crazy. But everything comes to an end.
Yep.
Love that you did the show with me, honey. Covering the show with me. It's always fun to do something with you, even though she doesn't like doing it that much, to be honest with you, because she's like, you force me. Like, no, I don't. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and maybe we'll see you guys soon with another video. Who knows? But this is it. Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Peace.